having unsupervised access to the children?
No, ma'am.
And why not?
Enjoy the video. Hit the like button.
Judge, I would also like to announce that the parties have a partial temporary agreement. The parties agree that Mr. Viacio did not get genetic testing on one of the children before the court today, Melissa Viacio. However, he is not denying paternity to this child and is asking court to adjudicate him as the father of this child. Parties agree that child support should be set at $605 and that Mrs. Cuevas should maintain a government health benefit and Mr. Viacio should pay cash medical support of $75 on a temporary basis. And with that, Judge, I'm in the state call as first witness.
Okay, these obligations begin when?
May 1st, 2026, Judge.
Was there any agreements with regards to conservatorship?
No, Judge.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. The state would like to call Ms. Cuevas.
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, may you state your name?
Karina Cuevas?
Okay, and you are the mother of the children before the court today, correct?
Correct.
What are their names and ages?
It's Jose Angel Vallecillo, and he is 10. And Melissa Vianney Vallecillo, she is 8.
Okay. When was the last time Mr. Vallecillo was able to see the children?
I can't remember.
Okay. You entered into an agreed temporary absence possession schedule, correct?
Yes.
Were you able to comply with the terms of that order?
This last visitation I wasn't. I had to work and I had nobody to help me to transport them.
Okay. Are you okay with Mr. Vallecillo having unsupervised access to the children?
No, ma'am.
And why not?
Because we had an incident last year where he smacked my son across the face, and my son has told me multiple times that he's very scared of him and he doesn't want to be there. So.
Okay. And is this the only incident that you are aware of?
Yes, that I'm aware of, yes.
Okay. And so you were also ordered to participate in FaceTime visitations. Were you able to comply with that portion of the agreement?
Yes.
Okay. And you made yourself and the children accessible to answer those FaceTime calls?
Yes.
Ma'am, do you believe you and Mr. Vallecillo can work together to make decisions for the children?
No.
Okay. Did you hear the agreement that I read to the court?
Can you repeat it?
Absolutely. You all are agreeing that Mr. Vallecillo should be adjudicated as the father of Melissa, and that child support should be set at $605, that you will maintain the government health benefit for the children, and Mr. Vallecillo will pay a cash medical support of $75.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. And is that your agreement?
Yes, that's fine.
Do you believe that agreement is in the best interest of your children?
Yeah.
At this time, I pass this witness, Judge.
Mr. Vallecillo, do you have any questions of this witness regarding the temporary orders?
No.
Okay. Ms. House, call your next witness.
Okay. The state would like to call Mr. Vallecillo.
Okay.
Sir, may you state your name?
Jose Vallecillo.
Okay, and you are the father of the children before the court today?
Correct.
Mr. Viacio, when was the last time you were able to see the children?
I believe it was like 7 weeks ago.
Okay,
6, 7 weeks ago.
and how did that visit go?
It was good. We were just at Peter's.
Were the children happy to see you?
Of course.
Okay. How long were you at the Peters location?
Probably a little bit over 2 hours.
Okay. Um, were there any times since the temporary access and possession order was in effect that you were not able to meet with Ms. Cuevas for the children?
Mm, Again, it was the last time was like 6 weeks ago. I guess she was working. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, we just lost communication ever since.
Okay. Were you making those FaceTime video calls?
I was, but again, we just stopped communicating.
Oh. Um, do you think you can't have unsupervised possession of the children?
Of course,
Okay. Do you think the children will be safe while you are having your unsupervised visitation with the children?
of course. Yes, that's why I moved to El Paso again, so I can be with them a lot more.
Okay. Is there anyone else in your household with you?
Yes, my wife and stepdaughter.
Okay. Um, do you think you and Miss Cuevas can work together to make decisions for the children?
I hope so.
Um, I pass this one to Judge.
Ms. Cuevas, do you have any questions of Mr. Vallecillo?
No.
Okay, Ms. House, anything else?
I'm sorry, Judge. I would like to call Miss Cuevas again, if possible.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Cuevas, do you have any issues with your address or other personal information being placed in your order today?
No.
Okay, you don't have any safety concerns?
No.
I pass this one to Judge.
Anything else, Ms. House?
Nothing further. Stay back to rest and close.
Okay. Let me go ahead and hear your arrest and close.
Yes, Judge. The state is requesting that the court enter the agreement of the parties, setting child support at $605 and a cash medical support of $75, and also adjudicate Mr. Viacio as the father of Melissa. And we are we're okay with the court admonishing the parties to follow the orders that are already in place. We don't have any issues with that. However, if the court finds that additional temporary possession access to the child to Mr. Viacio is appropriate, we don't have any issues with that either, Judge.
Okay. So, Ms. Cuevas, I have a few questions. How do you communicate with Mr. Vallecillo?
You don't.
So how was he aware that you were unable to take the children at the last visit?
That day we did a text.
Okay, so you will text with each other as far as communicating?
Yeah, here and there.
Okay. And did you and Mr. Vallecillo ever reside together as a family?
Yes.
And was this before or after the children were born?
Before and after.
Okay. So the children are about a year apart from each other. When was the date of your last separation, that you no longer live together as a family? Either you moved or Mr. Vallecillo moved. When was that? What date was that?
Uh, maybe September of 2023.
Okay. And from 2023 till now, how often did Mr. Vallecillo communicate with you or try to reach out to you in order to see his children?
At first, it was very constant.
Okay. When did it stop being constant?
This year and
Okay,
last year.
So 2025 and 2026?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay. And so do you know why it was maybe less consistent?
We just cannot communicate. I don't know. It's just been very hard.
Okay. Anything that the court needs to be made aware of regarding this issue moving forward?
I don't think so.
Okay. You mentioned earlier in your testimony that there was an incident between, I believe it was Jose and his father, Mr.
Correct.
Valencia. Okay. So can you just tell me briefly what exactly happened? Well, first of all, did you witness it?
No, they were under his care. He had taken them for the weekend to his mother's house. And when my son came back, he was just, it was constant crying all the time. I would ask him what was going on. He didn't want to tell me, but my daughter was the one that told me. And then I did sit down and I talked to him. I asked him if this was true, and he did. He said yes, and he told me what had happened. And he did also speak to his teachers about it, and the teachers had reached out because they were very concerned. He would, randomly break down crying, and he would shut down, and even his grades started declining. And he would also, when he was here on the house, he would again randomly start crying, and he would tell me that he just didn't understand why his dad did that, and that day replays in his mind all the time.
Okay. Did you reach out to Mr.
I
Vallecillo?
did.
What happened?
I did. I reached out to him. He did apologize. He said he was going to, at the time he was out of town, he said he was going to drop everything, come down to El Paso, and, be there for him. And then the next morning he just canceled. He said work wouldn't allow him. And that's it. We have not spoken about it.
Okay.
And he
So-
just put it past him. I
Understood.
do want to point out that I have messages where he openly tells me that if that's the way he feels it's correct to discipline a child, that he's going to. And that is why I'm not comfortable with him taking my children, because I don't want it to happen again.
So when this happened, the children, both Jose and Melissa, were in Mr. Vallecillo's care out of town.
No, his mother resides in El Paso, so they were here in El Paso.
Okay, understood. Okay. But maybe Mr. Vallecillo had to go out of town for work or something like that?
No, he worked or works out of town. I'm not sure.
Okay. Understood. And how old was Jose when this happened?
9,
And how old is he now?
10.
Okay. And you had testified that this was a one-time incident. I mean, as far as you know, you don't know if it's ever happened again.
When we were together, there had been incidents where, I guess he tried to discipline the kids, and it was something similar.
This is when you were living together as a family?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But since you separated?
That has been the only incident that I'm aware of.
Okay. Anything else?
Mm, no, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, Mr. Vallecillo, it's now your turn to sort of explain and tell the court your side of the story. What happened on that
So,
incident
so
that
pretty
mom
much,
is clearly concerned about?
yeah. So pretty much, Angelo. It was probably the second or third time, I can't remember clearly, that she was hitting Melissa, and I don't know why she's making it seem like I slapped
Wait,
him.
hold on. Who
Uh,
was hitting Melissa?
oh, Angelo, my,
Jose.
my yeah, Jose. Yes,
Okay, so you call him Angelo.
Angelo. Yes, of
Okay,
course.
because of his middle name, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
So
Go ahead.
it was like the third time that he had punched Melissa, and he was already punished in a corner or whatever. But she's making it seem like I slapped him across the face. She didn't have no cuts, no anything, nothing at all. I tapped him on the lips, and I screamed at him, and that made him cry. He's a very sensitive boy, so what scared him the most it was that I was screaming.
Mhm.
Yes, that's basically it.
Okay.
You can ask her if Jose had a bruise or something like that. She's gonna tell you no. If I had slapped him across the face, he would have had some kind of cut or something on his lips. He didn't. He didn't.
So, Mr. Vancillo, it seems that there was some consistent visitation up until last year and this year.
Yeah, she didn't let me see the kids start in August.
Okay,
She
when
she
you
wouldn't
say
let me see
she, who
them.
do you refer to when you say she?
Karina.
Okay, and why do you think that has happened?
Um. So from what I remember, she had said that she wouldn't let me see the kids because I wasn't helping her with money,
Okay.
and that I had to wait until the court decided that.
Okay. So did the children ever, so you're in El Paso now, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So when was the last time the children ever slept overnight at your house?
Hmm.
Or has it been a while?
About 9 months.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
9 months.
9 months. Okay. And when the children slept over your house, did they have a room to be in? Did they have a bed to
Yes,
sleep?
of course.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
And even today, do they have those accommodations available if I were to grant that?
Yes, yes, of course. They have a room for themselves now.
Is there a reason why you haven't completed the court-ordered courses that
Oh,
I
I,
ordered
I I-
you to do?
honestly I forgot about that one.
Okay. So moving forward, remember, these are just temporary orders. We haven't, our final hearing is going to be June 29th, 2026 at 8:30 in the morning. It will still be a Zoom meeting. What kind of access and possession or visitation do you think will be in the best interest for you to reconnect with your children? Mind you, this is just temporary, so let's take it slow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't work Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, so those are my days off.
Okay, so what are you hoping to move forward in order to see your children?
To be honest, whatever you guys can give me,
Well, I
I
want
just
to know
want to
what you
have them
want.
with me.
So every week, every
Yeah,
other week?
I'm good with every week.
So if
I'm
we're
okay with
looking
that.
at starting this week, we've got Mita. The 29th is the last Monday of June. Okay. And you said Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you are free
Of
to
course.
pick up your children? I mean, of course, summer's coming up.
Of course. And my wife doesn't work. She stays home all the time as well.
Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. And I've heard that both of you and Ms. Cuevas have some issues communicating with each other.
Yeah, it's been a while like that.
Okay, so texting, is that not feasible for both of you? Or do you think that a platform that will kind of monitor your communications,
No,
would that be better?
we can text. I'm open to anything.
Okay, anything else moving forward, sir?
No.
Okay. Ms. House, any last words?
Nothing from the state, Judge.
Okay. So this is going to be my orders regarding the temporary orders. First and foremost, I am going to approve the temporary orders that both of you agreed to. That is just regarding the child support, medical support. I am going to appoint both of you to be joint managing conservators of the children. However, mom will be primary. There will be a geographic restriction to El Paso County and its contiguous counties. With regards to access and possession, on a temporary basis, I am going to grant the standard possession order. I am going to have the Domestic Relations Office come and meet with you so that both of you understand your duties and responsibilities regarding the standard possession order. The non-disclosure is denied. Is there anything else, Ms. House?
Nothing from the state, Judge.
Okay, then if we can bring in DRO just so that they can discuss the appropriate access and possession schedule so that everyone's on the same page regarding that. And so that will take place instead of the temporary access and possession order. It'll now be just a regular standard possession order. And then we'll come back on the final hearing and I want to know how it's going. Okay?
Thank you.
That will conclude the hearing, everyone. Thank you.
Judge, can I also have an entry date?
This Friday by noon.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.